Okay. Have you ever been discriminated against, or have you ever seen it?
I have personally never gone through a situation like that, but I have seen it with my parents when I was younger. Do you want me to elaborate more on that?
Yes,
Okay.
please.
I just know that I would go to the grocery store with my parents, and as a young kid, you kind of you notice things which probably a young child shouldn't even notice, but you kind of pick up on things that aren't right. For example, I don't know, just people would just give my parents. We were from small white town, predominantly white, and we were Hispanic, and just wherever you go, you just get different looks than usual, because people aren't used to seeing Hispanic parents or kids. So everywhere we went, we were just looked at a little bit different and kind of talked to a little bit different, because they kind of assumed different things in our culture and situations like that.
Okay. What was the average age and race of like the discriminator?
Oh, at the time, well, when I saw it,
Or like in general? Yeah, and when you
okay.
saw it, like in general as well.
Okay, so when I saw it, I was around like 11, 10, and my parents at the time were young. They were, I think, like upper 30s, and the uh, usually people that kind of looked at us differently or talked to us differently were like older, like an older generation. So probably I would say 60s, 70s.
Okay. How do you think we can fight against stereotypes and discrimination?
I think a good way to fight that would be just at an early age. Definitely incorporating it in the education system, because I think a lot of people now just kind of assume, they think every stereotype is, it's real, it's true, which in fact, most times it's not. So, I mean, it's about just getting to know the person in general instead of just assuming. Um, so yeah, I think just incorporating it early in the education, and just kind of letting kids know that everyone is different in their own unique way, and just getting to know that individual instead of like assuming, their culture, or the way they talk, or even the way they dress, stuff like that. Like none of that really matters. It's just about the individual and just getting to know that person and understanding them, and learning and growing from those situations.
Mm-hmm. Have you ever been asked like any specific questions like about your culture? Like what's the correct way to approach it to you?
The correct way?
Like in your opinion.
Like if they have a question about my culture, you said?
Or like if someone came up to you like with a stereotype against Hispanics and like asked you about it, like
okay,
is that better than?
I'm kind of. I'll be honest. I don't know how other people would react to something like that, but I'm pretty lenient. If they ask me something about my culture that they thought was true or something like that, or they're assuming. I mean, I'm pretty lenient. I'm just like, no, that's not really how it goes. We usually do this and this and that. I mean, that's in my culture. I don't know about in other cultures, because even though I am Hispanic, in Latin America, there are different types of Hispanics who, in each culture, they do it a little bit differently. So, I mean, I'm pretty lenient. I'm an understanding person, I'd say. Yeah. So I definitely, I just conversate with them and just kind of, give them the rundown, I guess.
Yeah. Any other points you'd like to make?
No, I think those were all great questions.
Okay, cool. Thank you.